What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and in this one, we got some big news and takeaways from Michigan football's 2025 fall roster, as obviously fall camp in full swing now, but we go over some notable weight changes for some Michigan players, plus some jersey number changes for some players, as well as the new jersey numbers for the newcomers that Michigan has brought in, and also we get some clarity on the punter situation here for the Wolverines, and then we also end the video with some recruiting news on the latest on Anthony Davis, Davon Benjamin with decisions coming soon here. Savion Hiter plus 2027 top targets that Michigan is in the mix here early. Plus Michigan also gets a prediction going in their favor to land a 2027 offensive lineman. We go over that. It's all going to be in this video and more, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so the Wolverines have started fall camp. They started yesterday as it was day one of fall camp. There has been a video already put out by Michigan football on social media as the Wolverines get into work here in preparation for the 2025 season. And we did go over yesterday in a video some key position battles in fall camp leading up to the season. But Michigan football also released its roster ahead of the 2025 season, and there is some jersey number changes, some weight gains and losses that I wanted to go over. First, we talked about Donovan McCulley switching from 13 to number 1. That is now official. And then also quarterback Mikey Keene will be wearing the number 7. Amarion Stewart, wide receiver, going from 82 to number 8. And then also edge Cameron Brandt on the defensive line. He is going to be moving from number 91 to number 9, as Rod Moore is going to be changing his number back to number 19 this upcoming season. And then wide receiver Channing Goodwin going from number 14 to number 9. Wide receiver Kendrick Bell going from number 12 to number 10. Linebacker Troy Bowles will be wearing the number 18. He is the Georgia linebacker transfer. And then Rayshawn Benny was planning on switching to the number 55. However, he shows up as the number 26 on there, as it looks like he might be sticking with the number 26. Then wide receiver CJ Charleston going from number 5 to number 82. And wide receiver Jamar Browder, the freshman, going from number 88 to number 6. So those are some jersey number changes right there, and then some big weight changes for some Michigan football players. Now, the most notable ones here. First, freshman quarterback Bryce Underwood up 20 pounds from 208 to 228, nearly 230 pounds for the 6'4 freshman, as he has bulked up here since arriving at Michigan. And Bryce Underwood has already said this offseason that, I feel like it's made me more explosive. They help with our speed and everything like that, so I feel faster than I usually do. So that is some great news right there. And a couple of other notable ones. The offensive lineman Brady Norton, who transferred in from Cal Poly, came in, listed pretty small, which had people concerned, but he is up to 312 pounds now, as he was listed at 275. He did say that he came into Michigan at 295 pounds though, but still, up to 312 pounds is big time for him. Another one that stood out to me was the sophomore edge Lugard Edokpe. Is up to 250 pounds from 232 pounds, as this is a young guy who is going to be very good, has a bright future, as he is a lengthy edge, stands at 6'7", now 250 pounds. Another notable thing is that Michigan has 11 defensive linemen listed at 300 plus pounds, 8 of which are 310 plus pounds. And a couple of big weight changes. Travis Moen, freshman, up to 315 pounds. Andrew Ebulola, the freshman offensive lineman, not a defensive lineman, but he is up to 315 pounds. And then defensive tackle Manuel Beagle up to 315 pounds. Ian Etta up to 320 pounds. Ted Hammond up to 295 pounds. Rayshawn Benny up to 305 pounds. Damon Payne up to 311 pounds. Trey Williams up to 320 pounds. And then you also still got David Poly listed at 335 pounds. Ike Iwana at 316 pounds. Trey Pierce actually lost weight from 315 to 310 pounds. Chibi Iwana is 300 pounds. Bobby Conca, the freshman, 305 pounds. So that defensive line is big in the inside. And I also wanted to go over some newcomers' jersey numbers, as Trey Williams defensive tackle from Clemson will be wearing number 0. Obviously, Donovan McCulley wearing number 1. But the wide receiver Anthony Simpson from UMass will be wearing number 5. TJ Metcalf and Mikey Keene will be wearing the number 7s. Jake Garcia, the ECU quarterback transfer, will be wearing number 12. Caleb Anderson, defensive back transfer, will be wearing number 13. We've gone over Troy Bowles wearing number 18. Justice Haynes still wearing the number 22. Tevis Metcalf, number 24. John Volker, the running back transfer from Princeton, wearing number 32. CJ Hester, the UMass running back transfer, wearing number 33. Damon Payne from Alabama, number 44. Brady Norton still at number 70. Lawrence Hattar will be wearing the number 78, the Ferris State offensive line transfer. And then the punter that Michigan recently just got, Hunter Robertson, going to be wearing number 93. Which, speaking on the punter situation, Luke Bauer, the Missouri transfer punter who had been committed to Michigan, will not be playing for the Wolverines this season, as he is not enrolled at Michigan, nor is he on the Wolverines fall roster, which explains why Michigan added the punter Hunter Robertson from the transfer portal. So it'll likely be him and Hudson Hollenbeck going for that punter spot. And then also some freshman jersey numbers. Shamari Earls, like we've said, going to be wearing number 2. Andrew Marsh still at number 4. Jamar Browder, we talked about, wearing number 6. Nathaniel Wusu-Boateng wearing number 12. Jordan Young wearing number 14. Chase Herbstreit wearing number 15. Bryce Underwood with the number 19, obviously. Elijah Dotson, number 22. Donovan Johnson, number 26. Jasper Parker, number 27. Jaden Sanders, number 27. Kainoa Winston, number 28. Chase Taylor, number 29. Julius Holly, number 37. Eli Owens, number 45. Travis Moten, number 57. Andrew Babalola, number 65. Avery Gatch, number 74. Caden Strayhorn, number 75. Ty Haywood, number 79, which he is also up to 316 pounds now. Thought you guys might want to hear that. Jacob Washington, number 84. Benny Patterson, number 93. Nate Marshall, number 94. And Bobby Conca, number 99. So those are some notes on the Michigan fall roster here heading into the 2025 season, with fall camp in full swing now. And then to end this video, I did want to give some recruiting news here for the Wolverines. First here, Michigan receiving a prediction to land the 2027 3-star interior offensive lineman Tristan Dare from the state of Texas, as both Sam Spiegelman and Steve Wiltfong of On3 and Rivals have put in predictions for Michigan to land him today. As according to Sam Spiegelman, he did say that Rivals Steve Wiltfong and I have heard from various sources that the Wolverines have taken the biggest step forward in Dare's recruitment, and if a decision were made today, we like where Michigan has positioned itself, and also Michigan's blend of development and also the emphasis on academics has Michigan sitting in a strong position here. So good news right there. And then I also wanted to talk about some 2026 top targets set to make their decisions, but where things stand right now. Davon Benjamin, Anthony Davis set to make their decisions, but the top 100 cornerback Davon Benjamin, right now, Michigan has been behind Oregon. They've given him a lot to think about, but it does seem like it's still going to be Oregon, as even Steve Wiltfong did say that Michigan and Texas have been the biggest challengers down the stretch, but I like the Ducks. And then Anthony Davis, the 4-star linebacker, also deciding on that day. And Chad Simmons recently did say of On3 and Rivals that, Michigan has come on strong, but Ole Miss is still the team to beat. And between the two, the confidence in Oxford looks to be a little higher. A couple of days out from his decision date. And then obviously Michigan most likely not going to be landing Deuce Geralds or Celesi Moa, who's actually announcing today. But Michigan still going after Savion Hiter, who has an August 19th commitment date. Still likely between Michigan and Tennessee here, but he is keeping his decision extremely quiet, according to Ethan McDowell of On3 in the Wolverine. So while the Wolverines may not be landing, Davon Benjamin or Anthony Davis here over the weekend, they're trending up with some 2027 targets, and that is first the 5-star quarterback Elijah Haven from the state of Louisiana, but Michigan is a school that he is very interested in. He even told E.J. Holland of On3 and the Wolverine that Coach Chip Lindsey is a big part of it. So is Coach Moore. They've been so welcoming to me and my family. It's been great every time I've been out there, and they're just a great program. And he said, I think the offense that Chip Lindsey is bringing in is great. A lot of people consider me a dual threat, but I'm a pocket passer first. And he also said that Bryce Underwood, he is great, got a chance to interact with him, and it would be a great opportunity for me to get to learn from him if I were to go there. And it's also never too early to start running back recruiting here in the 2027 class. The Wolverines appear to be going after the 4-star running back Quintarius Gibson from the state of Georgia, one of the top running back prospects in the 2027 class. And according to Ethan McDowell of On3 and the Wolverines are also starting to surge in that recruitment as well, as it looks like Michigan, Alabama, and Tennessee are the 3 early programs with the edge in his recruitment. So that's a little bit some recruiting news right there. But with that, that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new around here. I would greatly appreciate it. And other than that, hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and we will see you guys in the next video. Go Blue.